I do too, Joe. How are you? I just
I do too, Joe.
let me lower the volume here. Okay, can you hear me loud and clear? Because I'm using a new microphone. So I got a lavalier hooked up to my shirt, and just want to see if everybody's reading me okay. It's a loud and clear. Sounds great. Okay, thank you. Okay, Joe Holland's here in the house to watch a Saturday night at the ballpark. Tonight we have the 1981 Houston Astros going against the 1968 Baltimore Orioles. This is the under 2 ERA tournament, and it will be Dave McNally against Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan, the year of 1981 was 11-5 with a 1.69 ERA. Dave McNally in 1968 went 23-10 with a 1.95 ERA. McNally's last time up, this is an 0-1 bracket, so somebody's going to get eliminated tonight. Last time out, Dave McNally went 8 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and 1 earned run. And he wound up losing this game to the 95 Atlanta Braves against Greg Maddux of a score of 1-0. For Nolan Ryan, he had a little bit of control problems in Game 1. The last time out, he went 6+ innings, giving up 7 hits, 8 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 3 runs, three earned runs to the 1971 Chicago White Sox. He went up against Wilbur Wood, and the final score on that one was 4-1 Chicago. And tonight they are in Baltimore, and we have an elimination game going on. Now, these are the 1981 cards that I got a very, very long time ago, and we're gonna do the computer game along with this because I want to go SADV, super advanced in this one. So I will be basically controlling the 81 team from the computer. But, you know, we'll just keep it what's on the table. And if I need wild pitches and stolen bases and stuff like that, because as you know, comparing the cards, they're a lot different. And the beast dealing land destroy will be a beast dealer, but we're not playing basic in advance. So I'll pick up his card here. So in 1981, I can't believe STRAT-O-MATIC hasn't made this season yet, but he would have been a 19 and a 13 off the 4 and 6 roll off the 20. So I don't want to write on my cards because I'm not going to do that. So when STRAT-O-MATIC decides to get off their asses and start making SADV in 1981, that will be great. All right, so we're here in Baltimore. I want to make sure I got everything ready. And I'll give you the lineups for the visiting Houston Astros. Leading off and playing second base will be Rafael Landestroy. Batting second, playing shortstop, will be Kiko Garcia. Batting third in center field will be Cesar Cedeno. Batting fourth in left field will be Jose Cruz. Batting fifth at third base will be Art Howe. Batting sixth, and at first base will be Mike Ivory. I had to make his card because he wasn't carded. That's his card I made off the computer. Batting seventh in right field will be Gary Woods. Batting eighth and catching will be Luis Pujols. And Nolan Ryan will bat ninth, and he'll be pitching, of course. All right. Defensively for the Baltimore Orioles of 1968 in left field will be, I believe his name is Carl Morton. Well, I'm going to check anyway. And Morton. It'll be Kurt Morton in left. Paul Blair's in center. Dave May will be in right. From first to third, Boo Powell will be at first base. Davey Johnson will be at second. Brooks Robinson will be at third, and Mark Belanger will be the shortstop. Behind the plate, Kurt Buffrey, and on the mound, Dave McNally is finishing up his warm-ups as we speak. And stepping up to the plate will be switch hitting Rafael Landestroy. All right. And we're about to be frustrated. I'm preparing to move and have my Strat packed away. Can't play for a while. Well, I'll be doing that soon too, Joe. I'll be downsizing this house in New Jersey to a smaller home, and that day is coming for me too. So I know it takes time, one day at a time. Just take one day at a time, and you'll get it done. And you'll pull out your games and your seasons again. All right, for Landestroy, he batted 153 in 1981, and he had no homers and 4 RBIs. Frankie S. has joined us. Hello, Frankie. How are you? Landestroy, the switch hitter, batting from the right side, and here comes the pitch. And we are underway. So we have a 4-7. And it's going to take a little time because I'm going to have to compute the rolls into the computer. 4-7 on an 8. And from the right side, 4-7, that's going to be a called strike 3. And Landestroy goes down looking. And Dave McNally picks up his first strikeout of the game. So 1 down. And batting second will be Kiko Garcia. He batted 272 in 1981. And he had no homers and 15 RBIs. So McNally toes the rubber, gets the sign by Belfray, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to go down as a 4-3. 4-3 to the right side. It's going to be a range play to right field, and that will be Dave May in right field. He's a 2-4. He's a 1-3 off the 20. And he has an E1 of a 4, E2, 315, E3 is an 18. So let's get his roll. And that's going to be a 6. So he's going to make the catch on an F2 and an 11, and he's going to make the play for the second out. So that's a fly ball to right field. 2 away. And hi, Joe. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Cedeno will step to the plate. 2 down now. Cesar is a right-hand batter. Batted 271 in 1981. 5 homers, 34 RBIs. McNally looks in, winds, kicks, and he deals. And that's going to be a 4-9. So all the rolls went to McNally's side. 4-9 from the right side, and that's going to be another range play to the shortstop, and that's going to be Belanger. Belanger's a 226. He needs a 1 and a 2 to clear on the 20. He has an E on a 12 and an E2 on a 17 and 18. And that's going to be a 3. He just barely got to that. G3. And that's going to be a 9, and he's going to make the play. He throws across. That's a 9. He throws across to Boo Powell, and that's going to do it. It's going to be a 6-3 putout. And the Houston Astros, they go down 1-2-3 here in the top half first. We played a half inning. The Astros nothing. The Baltimore Orioles coming to bat. Nolan Ryan will take the bump. He's taking his warm-up pitches. And for the Baltimore Orioles, and Hank Bauer's lineup is going to look like this tonight. Leading off will be Paul Blair. Batting second will be Kurt Morton. Mikey, can you slide your score sheet up a few inches? How's that, Frank? So I really don't want the bottom scoreboard, because I got it on top, but if you want it on top, that's fine with me. And, all right, so where was I? All right, Paul Blair lead it off. Morton will bat second. Belfry will bat third. Brooks Robinson's hitting cleanup. Powell will be behind him, fifth. Davey Johnson batting sixth. Dave May batting seventh. Mark Belanger eighth. Dave McNally will bat ninth. All right, so Paul Blair will step into the batter's box from the right side. Paul Blair, 1968, batted .211. He had 7 homers and 38 RBIs. Paul Blair. Okay, good. And here comes the pitch by Nolan Ryan. Nolan had control problems his last game, so let's see what happens tonight. That's a 3-9. A 3-9 from the right side. 3-9's a ground ball to the left side. Landestroy is going to pick it up at second base. He fires to Mike Ivory at first, and there's one down. So one away. Batting second will be Kurt Morton. He's a right-hand batter. Morton, the year of 1968, batted .198. He had 8 homers and 25 RBIs. All right. Look at that left side of the card, baby. Look at that left side. If a lefty comes in, that 2 column's powerful. Anyway, Morton, batting from the right side, batted .198, 8 homers, 25 RBIs. I think I said that already. And here comes the pitch. It's going to be a 111. 111 from the right side, and that's popped up behind the plate. Pujols going back towards the screen, and he gloves it for the out. And that's 2 away. 2 down. Here comes Kurt Belfry. Belfry batted .200 the year of 1968, 15 homers, 39 RBIs. He steps in to the left side of the plate. And here comes Nolan Ryan's pitch. And we go 6-5. 6-5 from the left side. And that 6-5 is going to be a range play to the shortstop. Garcia is he's a 320 on the range. So he has to clear 1 through 4. And let's see what he gets here. And that's going to be a 1. It's going to get by him and into left center field for a base hit. Checking for errors, and that's 12, and no errors there. So it's a 2-out single. Who wasn't on the shortstop? Number 6. So a 2-out single, and the Royals got their first runner on base. Here comes Brooks Robinson. Now Belfry is at 13. And what do I have here? -1. I got a plus. I'm going to say Nolan Ryan. What was that? 10, 12. Close to an error. So it goes up into left center field. And Nolan Ryan, they gave him a +5 on the hold. +5. I guess so. Okay, so we got a +5, and let's see, Belfry is 18. We're going to -3 off the 18, so we'll drop it down to a 15. Actually, he needs a 5 and a 6 with 2 outs. They're holding him. And I'm not going to take the bat out of Brooks's hands, so I'll let him swing away from the right side. Brooks in 1968 batted .253, 17 homers, 75 RBIs, and he's going to take it. And the pitch is a 1-8. 1-8 from Nolan, and I'm glad I didn't take the bat out of his hands. That's a split on a 1-12. She's gone. That's an 11, and Brooks Robinson hits this one deep. Back goes Cruz and Cedeno, and they're looking up, and that ball is gone. Brooks Robinson hits a 2-run homer off Nolan Ryan on a split. 1-8 and 13-20 on a double. So with 2 outs, the Baltimore Orioles of 1968 pick up 2 runs, number 5. And that takes care of that. So Baltimore jumps on the board real quick with 2 outs. Here comes Boop Powell. Boop Powell, the year of 1968, batted .249, 22 homers, 86 RBIs. And here comes his pitch. Excuse me, guys. That's going to be a 5-9. 5-9 from the left side, and that's going to be a range play to the second baseman, and that's Landestroy. He's at 326. He has to clear 1 through 4. Ah, shit. That's a 4. And that's going to be a 6 for G3, 9, and 11, and he's going to make the play at second base. He fires to Mike Ivory, and that's going to do it, 4-3 on the putout. But not before 2 runs. Brooks Robinson goes deep, and he gives the Baltimore Orioles a 2-0 lead here in the first. We'll go to the second. Panel's done. McNally back on the bump. 2-on-2. And we go to the top of the second inning. It's going to be Jose Cruz, Art Howe, Mike Ivory here in the second inning. Cruz will step into the left side of the box. Joe Hall and Frank, 68. Wolves team was very tough. I just missed that. Weaver took over the Birds midseason. He did. Okay, so here we go. And here comes Jose Cruz. Cruz, a left-handed batter. The year of 1981, he batted .267, 13 homers, 55 RBIs. Dave McNally looks in and gets the sign and delivers, and it's going to be a 3-6 off a 19. So from the left side, 3-6, high fly ball to center field. Paul Blair moving over towards his left, and he gloves it for the out. That is out number 1. So 1 down. Art Howe stands in. Art Howe, right-hand batter. Artie Howe batted .296, 3 homers, 36 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Dave McNally. And that's going to be a 4-6. 4-6 from the right side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the left side. Belanger going towards the hole. He gloves it, turns, fires, and he throws to Powell for the second out. Second out in the inning. Mark it a 6-3. 2 outs. And here comes Mike Ivory. Mike Ivory, a right-handed batter. He batted .254, no homers, 9 RBIs. He stands in, and he has a tough left side, but he's penciled in. Bill Vernon. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-7. 5-7 from the right side. Split on a triple off of 1. He didn't get it. Fly ball to center field. Moving in is Paul Blair moving in, and he makes the catch for the final out here in the second inning. So that's 3 up, 3 down. Played 1.5 here in Baltimore. It is the Houston Astros, nothing, and the Baltimore Orioles, 2. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. All right, for the bottom of the second inning for the Baltimore Orioles, Davey Johnson, Dave May, and Mark Belanger. Davey Johnson will bat from the right side. 8. Bat from the right side, and okay. Davey Johnson from the right side, batted .242, 9 homers, 56 RBIs. Nolan Ryan looks in, and here comes the pitch. And he goes 3-6 on him. 3-6 from the righty, and that's going to be ball 4. So Davey Johnson works out a walk. So it's a leadoff walk here in the second inning. Johnson is a 14 plus 5 on Nolan. Is a 19 minus the 3. Is a 16. Davey Johnson, he needs a 4 and a 6 for the jump. And we're going to go for the jump right here. Let's see. Stealing a base. 16 indeed. Here he comes. Let's see what he gets, and that's a 9, so he does not get the jump. So we'll mark it that he doesn't get the jump. I'll add those up at the end of the year. Just I'm interested in seeing off the jump roll how many have made it, how many have not made it. So Johnson will stay at first. Dave May steps in from the left side. He batted .191. No homers and 7 RBIs. May batting from the left side. Nolan looks in. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-4. From the left side, 5-4, fly ball to right field. Woods moving over towards the line, and he's going to make the catch for the first out. So that's 1 down. And now stepping to the plate will be Mark Belanger, batting from the right side. Belanger batted .208 and 68, 2 homers, 81 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Nolan Ryan. And that's going to be a 110. 110 from the right side. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, and Belanger goes down. Striking out. That is strikeout number 1 for Nolan. So that is 2 away. And stepping to the plate is going to be Dave McNally. He is hitting off a 6 card, and he does have power. He batted .128 and 68, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And Nolan Ryan knows that. And here comes the pitch from Nolan to Dave McNally. And he goes 111 on him. 111 from 111. Ground ball chopped down to third base. Artie Howe picks it up. Let me see. And he's going to throw across the diamond. And that'll do it for the Orioles here in the second inning. They got a leadoff walk. They got no hits. There were no errors. And they're going to leave that man on. So we play 2 here in Baltimore. It is the Houston Astros, nothing, and the Baltimore Orioles, 2. We'll go to the third inning. All right. All right. Third inning we go. And it's going to be Gary Woods, Luis Pujols, and Nolan Ryan here in the top of the third inning. And I need a sip of coffee. All right. Okay. Gary Wood steps in from the right side. Woods batted .209 the year of 1981. No homers, 18 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Dave McNally. And that goes down as a 4-9. 4-9 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play. Shortstop Mark Belanger, 226. That was a 1. And that's going to be a 9 and a 10. So he's going to make the play at short. He fires to Boo Powell, and there is 1 down. 1 away. Here comes Luis Pujols. He batted .239, 1 homer, 14 RBIs. He bats from the right side. Who did? Earl Weaver? Frank? You talking about Earl Weaver? Okay, Pujols from the right side, waiting for McNally's pitch. And McNally delivers, and that's going to be a 1-8. Yeah, that's about right. 1-8 from the lefty, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Morton moving in, and he's going to glove it for the out. So that's 2 quick outs here in the 3rd inning. And here comes Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan's hitting a 3. What is he hitting? I'm thinking number 3 card. Yep. He's a weak righty, so he steps in on the right side. And number 3. So here comes the pitch by Dave McNally. He's looking for 9 in a row right here. So let's see. And that goes down as a 2-7. 2-7 from, well, no left side. 2-7, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And McNally goes down swinging. And Dave McNally picks up strikeout number 2. That's another 1-2-3 inning. We play 2.5 here in Baltimore. It's the Houston Astros of 1981, 0. 68 Baltimore Orioles, 2. And we'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. So everything copacetic here as far as that goes. Okay. All right, we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and it's going to be Blair, Morton, and Belfry here in the bottom 3rd. Blair grounded out his first time up. Nolan Ryan looks in, gets the sign by Pujols, and he delivers. And he drops a 6-9 on him. Right side, 6-9, ground ball to the left side. And it's picked up by Landestroy. He throws to first base to Mike Ivory. And that's another ground ball to second base for Paul Blair. So that's 1 down here in the 3rd. Kurt Morton steps in, right side. He fouled out to the catcher in his first at-bat. Ryan waves off that pitch from Pujols, and now gets the right call that he wanted, and he delivers at 6-4. Right side, 6-4, and that's going to be a range to the catcher. So that's going to be Pujols. He's a 3-1, and the only roll he can make an error on is a 17. So let's see what happens. See what happens here, and that's going to be a 16 and a 4. So there's no error on the plate. It's popped up behind the plate and near the photographer circle, and he flips the mask and he gloves it for the out. So that is 2 away, and that's the second time Morton has fouled out to the catcher. So 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, you're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark between the 1981 Houston Astros, Nolan Ryan on the mound against the 1968 Baltimore Orioles, Dave McNally. So Belfry steps in. He singled and scored on the 2-run homer by Brooks Robinson. And here comes Nolan Ryan's pitch to Kirk Belfry. And he goes 3-4. 3-4 from the right side. 3-4, and that's going to be a ballpark. And ballparks tonight. Lefty 17, so Belfry is a 17. That's a 16, and that ball's going to drop in for a base hit. So Belfry, again, with 2 outs, delivers a single. And Brooks Robinson's going to step to the plate. Brooks Robinson, one of my favorite ball players, will step to the plate, and you're out of there. And here comes Robinson. Robinson homered, 2-run homer. And he's waiting for Nolan Ryan's pitch. And here it comes. And that goes down as a 4-10. 4-10 on a righty. 4-10 from the right side. That's going to be a range play, third base. And it's going to be Artie HOU. Artie's at 215. In the range, he has to clear 1 and 2. Let's see what happens. And it's a 2, and it's going to get by him for a base hit. It gets by him for a base hit, so Belfry will stop at second. And Brooks, 5 to Artie HOU. 1 third baseman to another. That's number 4. So 2 outs in first and second now. And the Baltimore Orioles are threatened with the name of John Boot Powell will step to the plate. John grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1, batting from the left side. Ah, shit. What was it? Oh, let me see. That's it. Okay. So Artie couldn't get to that ball. So now the inning extends to John Boot Powell batting from the left side. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch by Nolan Ryan. And he throws a 1-6 at him. 1-6 from the right side, and that's grounded to the right side. Mike Ivory will glove it, and he will flip to Ryan for the out, and that'll do it for the Baltimore Orioles here in the 3rd inning. No runs. There were 2 hits. There were 2 men left on. We played 3 here in Baltimore. It's the Baltimore Orioles of 68-2. 1981, Houston Astros, nothing. All right, moving along. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Dave McNally on the bump. And it's going to be the Houston Astros lineup, top of the lineup. 2 hits. And it's going to be Landestroy, Garcia, and Cedeno here in the top of the 4th inning. Okay, and Landestroy is a switch hitter. He's batting from the right side. And McNally's pitch. And that's going to be 4-4. Had to lean my head. 4-4 to the right side, popped up in the infield, left side, and it's going to be Belanger and Robinson calling for it, and Belanger will take control, and he puts it away for the out. So that's 1 away. 1 down, and Kiko Garcia stepped to the plate. He's a right-handed batter. He's 0 for 1, flew out to right field his first time up. And the pitch is a 5-7. 5-7 from the right side. It's on a split, on a triple, on a 1. That's a 10. So it's a high fly ball to center field. Paul Blair going back. He's at the warning track, and he's going to make the catch. a deep fly ball by Kiko, and he didn't get all of it. And that's the second out. 2 away. And the batter is going to be Cesar Cedeno. What was that? That's going to be a 9. All right, Cesar steps in from the right side. He's 0 for 1 himself. And here comes the pitch from Dave McNally. And that goes down as a 3-6. 3-6 from the lefty. 3-6 high fly ball to left field. Morton standing right there. And he gloves it for the out. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Dave McNally here in Baltimore. We played 3.5. Astros nothing. Baltimore 2. All right. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to be Davey Johnson, May, and Mark Belanger here in the 4th. Johnson walked his first time up. And Ryan, the Ryan Express, looks in, and here comes the pitch. And it's a 5-7. 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Davey Johnson doesn't like the call, but he got him. That's a strikeout for Nolan Ryan. That's strikeout number 2. And here comes Dave May stepping to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to right field his first time up. Grody was one of the best, Frankie boy. One of the best. Here comes Dave May. Nolan Ryan looks in. And it's a 5-deuce. 5-deuce from the left side, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. So Daniel moves back a few feet, and he's going to make the catch 2 away. And Mark Belanger stepped to the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first time up. Here comes the pitch by Ryan. And that's a 1-11. 1-11 from the right side, and that's chopped down to third base. And the third baseman, Artie Howe, this time grabs it, picks it up, fires to first base to Mike Ivory. And that'll do it for the Baltimore Orioles here in the 4th. They go down 1-2-3. And we played 4 innings here in Baltimore. It is the Astros nothing and the Baltimore Orioles 2. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. And I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I got to warm up my coffee. And that's it. I just got to warm up my coffee. So we go to the 5th, and I'll be right back, boys. Oh, shit. They can hear that. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. I forgot that I got this wireless mic. I could go around the house, and I'm wide. I'm waiting for my call. I got 19 seconds left. Excuse me. All right, shut up. Okay. I apologize if you heard me blow my nose. My bad. That's true, Joe. That is true. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I forgot I had this thing on. Anyway, all right, we go to the top of the fifth inning, and it's going to be Jose Cruz leading it off, followed by Artie Howell and Mike Ivory. And here comes the pitch by Dave McNally. And it's going to be a 4-5. All right, 4-5 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Cruz goes down. And that's only the third strikeout for McNally here. And that's one away. And I don't want to say anything. Not yet anyway. Okay, Artie Howell, 0 for 1, grounded out to third base. His first time up. Oh, that is confidence, brother. That's big confidence. Hi, world. The world's most worst game is here. Welcome aboard. And thank you. Yeah, you could laugh. That's funny. Here comes Artie Howell. And here comes McNally's pitch. That's going to be a 5-5. 5-5 from the right side, and that's going to be chopped down to third base. Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner, gets to it, and he fires to first base, and that's 2 away. So 2 down here in the fifth, and Mike Ivory's going to step. Ivory flew out to center field his first time up. McNally looks in, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6. 2-6 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Ivory goes down. Oh, no, my bad. Swinging. He swung at it, and that'll do it for the Houston Astros here in the fifth inning. McNally picks up a pair of strikeouts. The Houston Astros again go down 1-2-3. We're halfway through. It's the Astros of 81-0, and the Baltimore Orioles too. All right. Bottom fifth we go. It's going to be Dave McNally leading it off for the Birds. And McNally, batting from the right side, does have some power, as we know. But Ryan looks in and gets a sign by Pujols. And he goes 4-7 on him. 4-7, and he is a right-hander, 4-7. And that's going to be a split on a 1-4 single, and that's a 3, and McNally's going to send it right up the middle for a base hit. So McNally gets a single. He did bat 128 in 1968. And the Birds start off with a leadoff base runner, and that's Dave McNally. Here comes Paul Blair, grounded out to second twice. McNally, he's a 10, and he's not going to steal. So Paul Blair is a B bunter. The corners are going to be in. We're going to drop them in right now. Corners in. And they're going to play off of them, so that'll all stand. Well, corners are in. Middle infield is at back. Paul Blair on the right side. All right, he's going to swing away here. And let's see what happens. Paul Blair. Batting from the right side. Here comes the pitch by Nolan Ryan. And that's going to be held up right now because we got a we got a 2 on the one is a what? Oh shit. Why do I get dumbfounded here? So we hold that up. A 1 is a balk. What's the 2 again, guys? I'm dumbfounded right now. Pass ball. Yeah, pass ball roll. I don't know why it was. Thank you, Astro. Thank you. So the pass ball on Pujols is an 8. So we got a 1 to 8 roll. See if there's a pass ball. And it's a 9. No pass ball. We'll use it. So we're going to go with the 4-7. Excuse me, 6-7. And the 6-7 is going to be a called strike 3. And Ryan goes down. Gets a strikeout off Paul Blair. Looking, and that's strikeout number 3. Thank you, Astro. I don't know why I drew a blank on that. All right, so Kurt Morton. With a runner on, Morton is 0 for 2, fouled out to the catcher both times. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-8. 1-8 from the right side, and that's going to be lined out right to third base. Artie Howe right there to glove it. So that'll be 2 away. 2 down. Kurt Bluffrey will step to the plate with a runner on first base, who is Dave McNally. Batting from the left side. Bluffrey is 2 for 2 in this game. And here comes the pitch. And that will both count as soon as I get the dice behind the tower. That's a 5. And that's a 2. So we go 2-11. 2-11 from the right side, and that ball is going to hit down to the first baseman, and that's going to be fielded by Mike Ivory. He'll take it to the bag himself. And that'll do it for the Baltimore Orioles here in the 5th inning. No runs. There was 1 hit. They do leave a man on, and we played 5 here at Baltimore. It is the Astros nothing, Baltimore 2. Oh my God. Sixth inning we go to, and it's going to be Gary Woods, Luis Pujols, and Nolan Ryan here in the 6th inning. And here comes Gary Woods. McNally looks in, gets the sign. And it's 2-2. 2-2 from the left side, and it's popped up behind the plate. Belfray going back towards the screen, and he's going to make the catch for the out. 1 away. 1 away, and here comes Luis Pujols. He'll stand in from the right side. He flew out to left field his first time up. going to be a 6-8. Right side, 6-8, and that's going to be ball 4, and that's the first base runner for the Houston Astros here in the 6th inning. They finally get a base runner, and that's Luis Pujols. Pujols, all right. See what we want to do here with Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan's going to square away. So, let me get the chart up. And the corners are moving in for Nolan Ryan. And Pujols, what is he now? I got to look because we don't have. He's a 20 off a 2 on the jump. So, what's the odds of that? So Nolan Ryan with 1 out. Not the best hitter. I mean, he batted .216. He's hitting off a 3 card. And Land Destroyer is on deck. I'm going to go for the jump here. And let's see what happens. So here comes the jump off a 2. Let's see if he can get the snake eyes. And he's not. So we tried for the jump. He did not get it. And here comes the bunt roll, I guess. Okay, on the bunt, I do roll the 20 to see if I get the wild pitch. Oh. Let me see. For the wild pitch pass ball roll. So I'm going to roll the 20 along with the bunt roll. Let's see what happens. And here it comes. It's a 7, so we'll eliminate that. And that's going to be a bunt. Sacrifice bunt goes to 2. It's going to be the pitcher off an 8. And he's going to be, corners in. He's going to be a D. Shit, what did I do here? 1 and 2. The pitcher throws. Pitcher throws a ball, and then the batter fouls off 2 pitches. Otherwise, okay. So it's 0 and 2, and he's going to get another hack at it. So Nolan Ryan could not do the jump. So now he's going to swing away. Another hit in that area. All right, so here we go. So Ryan gets another swing at this. And here comes Dave McNally's pitch to him. That's going to be a 4-7 from the right side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Ryan goes down on strikes. So McNally picks up strikeout number 5, and that's 2 down. So they try to get him over. Unsuccessful, and now Land Destroyer is going to bat. He's 0 for 2, bat from the right side, and I don't know why corners with 2 outs. No. All right, McNally looks in, gets a side by Kurt Belfry, and here comes the pitch. Up, and we got a wild pitch roll, so we're going to hold these up. Wild pitch is a 4. Wild pitch is a 4, and here comes the roll, and that's a 7. So we go with the 4-9. No wild pitch. 4-9, I said. 4-9, and he is a righty, and that's going to be a range play to the shortstop, and that's going to be Belanger. So Belanger is a 226, a 1 and 2 off the 20. And that's an 11, so he's going to glove it for G1 for sure. And that's going to be a 10, and he's going to make the play. He fires across to Boop Powell, and that'll do it. 6-3. for the Astros. No runs. There were no hits. There were no errors. One man left on, and we played 5.5 here in Baltimore. It's the Astros, nothing, and the Baltimore Orioles, 2. All right, the little adjustments have to be made here. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to be Brooks Robinson, Powell, and Johnson here in the bottom 6 for the Baltimore Orioles. They lead at 2-0. And you're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark, the under 2 ERA tournament. This is an elimination game between Dave McNally and Nolan Ryan. And the Orioles have a 2-0 lead. And here comes Brooks Robinson, who popped a 2-run homer in the very first inning. And he is 2 for 2 in the ball game. Nolan Ryan looks in, gets the sign, and he delivers a 6-3. To the right side, 6-3, and that range play to the pitcher. And Nolan Ryan's at 310. So we're going to roll just to clear 1 through 3 off of this. And he does. He's going to get a 14. I think that's a G2. And that's going to be an 11. And he boots the ball. Nolan Ryan grabs the ball. He throws it airily to Mike Ivory at first base. He pulls him off. And first base umpire, who is Jim Odom, calls him safe. And he waved his arms to say he was off the bag and he is safe. And Nolan Ryan is not happy right now with Jim Odom at first base umpire. So Brooks Robinson is on for his 3rd time in this game. So Robinson at first. Boo Powell is the batter. Boo Powell is 0 for 2 in the game. Grounded out his last time up. And here comes the pitch from Nolan Ryan. And that's going to be old deuces. That's a 2-4. 2-4 from the right side. 2-4 is lifted to left field. Cruz is moving over, ranging towards his left, and he gloves it for the out. And that's 1 away. 1 down. Powell did not get good wood on that. Here comes Davey Johnson. Davey is 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. Here comes Nolan Ryan's pitch. And that goes down as a 6-11. 6-11 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play to first base. This could be a double play. So it's going to be Mike Ivory, and Ivory goes from a 2 to a 3 in the range because they were holding him on. So let's see what gives here. He has to clear 1 through 4 off the 20. And he gets that done for G214, so he's not going to get the double play. Let's check for the errors, and that's going to be a 13, and he boots the ball. So we got back-to-back errors here by the Houston Astros here in the 6th inning. So an E3. And everybody's safe. So 2 runners are on now. And here comes Dave May. Dave May, a left-handed batter. He's 0 for 2, 2 fly ball outs. Last time up, flew out to center field. And May is waiting for Nolan Ryan's pitch from the stretch. 1 down. And here comes a 5-8. 5-8 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. So Ryan threw some sizzling bacon at him for a fastball, strike 3. And he gets him looking, so that is strikeout number 4 for Ryan. So that's 2 down. 2 away with Belanger coming up, batting from the right side, 2 men on. Robinson on second, Johnson on first. They'll be off on the pitch. Ryan from the stretch, and here comes the pitch to Belanger, and that goes down as a 5-6. 5-6 from the right side, and that's another Nolan Ryan strikeout. So Ryan picks up a pair here in the 6th inning for number 5. 2 errors in the inning by the Astros, and Nolan Ryan had to take care of it himself. No runs. There were no hits, 2 errors, 2 men left on. We played 6 here in Baltimore. The 68 Baltimore Orioles 2, and the Houston Astros of 81. Nothing. We'll go to the 7th inning. All right. 7th inning we go. McNally on the bump. He's finishing up his warm-up pitches. It will be Kiko Garcia, Cedeno, and Cruz here in the top of the 7th inning. All right, so we go to the 7th. Kiko Garcia will start us off. Left-handed Dave McNally looks in, and he delivers his pitch to Garcia, and that goes 3-7. 3-7 from the lefty, and that's wow. In between that's his well, I wouldn't call it his hot column, but in between a lot of activity on the 6 and the 8, and he swings and misses for the strikeout. And Dave McNally picks up strikeout number 6, 1 away. That would have been the first hit. Come on. 1 down. Cesar Cedeno will step in, batting from the right side. He is 0 for 2, flew out to left field his last time up. And McNally looks, gets a sign by Belfray. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 2-6. 2-6 from the left side, and that's going to be the first hit. Cesar Cedeno delivers one right up the middle, and the Astros get their first hit of the evening, and that'll do it for the perfect game went out in the 6th, and the no-hitter went out in the 7th, so maybe this will get the Astros started now. And Jose Cruz. Now, Cedeno's a good base runner. Let's see what he got going here. He is a 2 through 5 and a 10. Backslash on a 9. Automatically caught stealing. He's a 15 off the jump. And we have the hold. And what is... I didn't mark him down, damn it. Come on. Where is he? Fraser. Oh, wait a minute. That's left field. Catcher. He's a +1. All right, he's a +1. So it will be a -4 off the hold. So that would be 1 to 11. Jose Cruz. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Kiko struck out in between a lot. 3-7. Okay. And Cruz gets a single. What was Cruz's number? Oh, wrong card. That's why. From the left side, and that was a 2-6 base hit for Daniel. We'll straighten it out in a minute. And here comes Jose Cruz. Forgot to move Kiko out of the way. All right, so now we're good. And Jose Cruz batting from the left side. Struck out looking his last time up. And here comes the pitch from Dave McNally. So Daniel taking a good lead. And that goes down as a 5-9. 5-9 from the left side. And that's a strikeout. Another called strike 3. And Jose Cruz goes down 7 strikeouts. Dave McNally, 2 outs already. All right, we got a timeout. We have a timeout. Hold on, guys. Let's see what happened here. Info. Okay. No, that didn't happen that way. Thank God. I don't want to go back on the replay. Okay. Ryan. He didn't hit into double play, so yeah, that's why I don't like doing the computer game with dice rolling. Okay, so who's that? Artie HOU? Okay, we'll finish it up this way. Artie, 2 outs. There comes HOU from the left side. And that's a 3-7. Left side, 3-7. Fly ball to center field. And waiting for it is Paul Blair. That'll be the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the Houston Astros here in the 7th inning. They got no runs, 1 hit. They do leave a man. And we played, we're at 7th inning stretch time here in Baltimore. It's Houston Astros nothing, and the Baltimore Orioles 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay. One hit. All right, Ryan back on the bump. And Dave McNally will lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. McNally singled his last time up, 1 for 2 in the game. HOU N Ryan can go, his endurance inning is now. So let's see. And that's going to be a 3-7. 3-7, and that's going to be a swing and a miss by McNally. He strikes out. That is strikeout number 6 for HOU N Ryan. That is 1 away. One down. Paul Blair steps to the plate. Paul Blair is 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. Watching Saturday night here at the ballpark. It's the 0-1 bracket. Somebody's going home tonight, HOU N Ryan or Dave McNally. And we'll see. Last quarter of the game now. And that's a 5-11. 5-11 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play. 511. The second base. Land destroy is a 1 through 4 off the 20. Let's see what he gets. And that's going to be a 4, and that's going to go in for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for Paul Blair off the defense of the Houston Astros. That's a 1-out single, Paul Blair. And now batting is Kurt Morton. Morton is 0 for 3. He lined out to third base his last time up. Nolan Ryan from the stretch in endurance inning number 7. So here we go. Gave up a hit already from the stretch. Blair is on. Let's do the calcs. 18. 1 to 15. Off a 4 and a 5. And I got to go for it. So again, 5, 18, minus 3, 15, off a 4 and a 5 off the jump roll. Let's see if he gets it. And he doesn't. So we'll mark that as he doesn't get the jump. And we're going to swing away here. Craig Morton. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to go down as a 2-6 from the right side, ball 4. So now there's first and second. And warm-ups are going in the Houston Astros bullpen as we speak. First and second, number 2. 1 out. And Nolan Ryan, I think he had 8 walks in the last game, and he only had 2 in this game. So a lot better control. And here comes Kurt Belfry. He is 0 for 2. No, I'm sorry, 2 for 3. He grounded out his last time up. And Nolan Ryan from the stretch looks in. 1 out. And here comes Belfry's pitch. And he goes 1-7 on him from the right side, and he draws another walk, and that's going to do it for Nolan Ryan. He has loaded the bases. 3. He has loaded the bases here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and we're going to get a new pitcher in the ball game. So Nolan Ryan is done. Make a pitching change here. And we got to do a little bit of homework. We'll be right back. All right, who's coming in? We got Brooks Robinson. Joe Sambito. Powell, Baby Johnson, all right, so it's going to be Joe Sambito. I sat with him at the 1993 All-Star Game in Baltimore. He sat right next, in my row, right next to me, but my wife was to the right. He was with his wife or girlfriend, whoever she was. And actually, he was injured. He had a arm injury, and his arm was in a sling. What I remembered. All right, Joe Sambito goes 1. Oh, wrong pen. 183. He was 5 and 5. And again, I got to go to the. Let me see, visiting pitchers. I'm just going for his card. I just want to make sure he's a lefty. How many saves did he have? He had 10 saves. That's what I wanted to know. Just getting all the information from the computer. That's all I could tell you. I mean, where's Ryan? Ryan, you're done. So Ryan is counting on Joe Sambito to get him out of this jam here in the 7th inning. So Ryan goes 6. He goes 6 in the 3rd. He gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Walked 3 and struck out 6. Walked 3, struck out 6. Gave up 6 hits. And all the runs on base are Nolan Ryan. So we're going to have to wait right now. Bases loaded, and it's going to be Brooks Robinson stepping to the plate with the bases loaded. Paul Blair is... I got to switch the card now. Damn it. It's going to be Blair at 3rd, Morton at 2nd, and Blair at 3rd, Morton at 2nd, and Belfry at 1st, with Brooks Robinson stepping to the plate. So there's 1 out. Infield is going to be back. So the infield is back. Interesting Sambito story. I think it was still saving games on. Yeah, he was. But I sat right next to him, Frank, at the 1993 All-Star game. I had a friend. His wife worked for Major League Baseball, and he had 2 extra tickets. I worked with the husband, and he goes, Mike, you want to go to the All-Star game? And I says, yeah, absolutely. Never been to an All-Star game, so that was my first one and my only one. Okay, Robinson steps to the plate from the right side. And here comes the pitch by Joe Sambito. He's looking for a strikeout right here. And he goes 5-7, right side, and he gets it. Called strike 3, and Robinson goes down looking. First strikeout for Joe Sambito, and that's a big one. That is clutch right there. And here comes Boop Powell, lefty on lefty. And Powell now stands in. Powell's 0 for 3, flew out to left field his last time up. And he goes 2-5 from the left side. That's a split on a 12. That's a base hit for Boop Powell. It's going to drive in 1 run. And the Orioles tack on another run, and Boop Powell gets the RBI. Paul Blair comes around and scores. First base, number 3. And the bases are still loaded. Number 5. Now the base is still jammed. Powell muscled 1 through. And here comes, my father went to the, oh, wow, Joe. 1944, wow. Where was the 44 All-Star game? I'm trying to think. '44 All-Star game, Pittsburgh, yeah. Yep. Anyway, Davey Johnson will step to the plate. 2 men out now. Johnson is 0 for 2. Reached on an error his last time up. And here comes the pitch. Infield back naturally. And that's going to be a 2-10. 2-10 from the left side. And that's going to be chopped down to third base. Artie Howell picks it up. He fires across the diamond. And that'll do it for the Orioles. But they do get 1 here in the 7th. On 2 hits. Pair of walks. That run will go to Nolan Ryan. And we are done here in the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. It's 3-0 Baltimore. Let me see. One run, 2 hits, 2 walks. Okay. Astros will come up here in the 8th inning. It's going to be Mike Ivory, Gary Woods, and Luis Pujols. I'm reading the chat now. Hold on. When were you 7? Holy cow, Joel. You must have been, I was 7. Okay. Incredible. 67. You were 7 in 67? How old was I in 67? I was, the summer of 67, I was 8. Going on my 9th year of life. All right. Best days of my life. Anyway, Mike Ivory stands in from the right side. He's 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. And here comes the pitch. And 212. 212 from the left side. 212, fly ball to right field. Over comes May, over towards the line, and he grabs it for the out. 1 away. 1 down, and here comes Gary Woods. He's 0 for 2, fouled out to the catcher. Had a lot of foul outs to the catchers tonight. And here comes Dave McNally's pitch to him. And that's a 3-8 from the left side. And that's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Strikeout number 8 for Dave McNally. And Dave McNally is going to face Pujols here with 2 outs. He walked his last time up, 0 for 1 in the game. McNally from the wine kicks, and he deals, and he goes 4-4. Right side popped up to the left side of the infield. Belanger moving out towards the outfield grass on the edge of it, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Houston Astros here in the 8th inning. 7.5 in the books. It is the Houston Astros 0 and the Baltimore Orioles 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. That was Ryan, so he gets 3 earned runs. Sambito. All right. Joe Sambito will take the bump again. Bottom of the 8th we go. Same age as me, Mike. 58, Astro. Okay. Davey Johnson stepped to the plate. I had a chance of meeting him in Florida at an exhibition game, and he left the ballpark early. It was against KC and the Houston Astros in Kissimmee, and I went to the game. That was Kyle. What's his name again? The kid that died on the St. Louis Cardinals. Kyle. That was his last name, right? Kyle? Frank Strat. Strat has not reissued. No, they haven't, Joel. They haven't reissued it. I don't know why. I just don't get the company. I don't know why. All right, bottom of the 8th. And Davey Johnson will Davey Johnson's not stepping to the plate. It's going to be Dave May. Didn't move the card out. Dave May, Belanger. You guys are getting. Yeah, I'm getting it. I have the I have the what you see here on 81, the basic and the advance, and yes, reissue seasons I'll get, even though I have it, but it may not be in SADV, obviously, but I will get the 1970 season for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm interested. I don't know if you saw my After Dark video issue last week. I did. I brought out the 1970 cards, and we were going over them. And whatever you see on the cards, some of that is going to be changed. What did I tell you, Frankie? Give her a couple $100, tell her to get her feet manicured, nails done, a little shopping settles everything. Trust me. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. All right, bottom of the eighth we go. Dave Mayer step in. He's batting from the left side. Joe Sambito, left-handed pitcher. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 1-3. 1-3 from the left side. It's a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Mike Ivory. He'll go to Joe Sambito, covering the bag, and that's one away. One down. Mark Belanger will step in. Mark is 0 for 3, struck out his last time up. I live a solitary life, a man afloat in. Don't we all, Frankie? Don't we all? Belanger from the right side. Here comes Sambito's pitch, and that's a 6-3. From the right side, it's going to be a range play to Joe at the mound. And I have to visiting pitches. Oh, Sambito. All right. So Joe goes down as a 2-0. 2-0. So let's get the pitches chart up. 2-0. It's going to result into nothing. And we're going to roll for this range check. So he's a 2-0 on the pitcher. So he has to clear a 1 through 2 off the 20, and he does. And he has no errors, so he's going to field it. He throws to first base to Mike Ivory, and that's going to be the second putout. So 2 quick outs here in the 8th. And here comes Dave McNally, and he's getting a nice round of applause from the Baltimore fans. And McNally's 1 for 3 in the ball game. I don't know what Frank and the world's worst game is talking about right now, but he's laughing. So Frankie must be cracking jokes again about his wife throwing the cards in the fireplace. Anyway, McNally comes to the plate. And the pitch, he goes 1-9 on him, Sambito, and a 1-9, and he loses him, and he walks him. So Dave McNally with a 2-out walk. And Paul Blair's going to step to the plate. He must be happy. He's going to get his 5th at-bat with Dave McNally running the bases, 2 outs. Paul Blair. Sambito. Good point, Frankie. Here comes the pitch. And that goes down as a 2-5. And that's a split on a 13. That's a 4, and that's going to be a base hit again for Paul Blair. So Paul Blair comes up with another single. Dave McNally will go to second base and hold there. And the Baltimore Orioles are threatening again. And Zambito goes 2, so that's 1. So this is endurance inning for Joe Zambito. Warm-ups are in the going on in the bullpen for the Astros. Zambito trying to get out of this. First and second, 2 outs now. Morton at the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. And here comes the pitch. That'll count. It's a 6. And it goes in on a 2-12 from the left side. And that is a diamond shot. The first one of the night. The diamond shots here tonight. 7 for the lefties, 7 for the righties. That's an 11. So it is a 2-12 from the left side. That's a deep fly ball to right field. Back goes Woods. He's at the warning track, at the wall, and he's going to make the catch. Kurt Morton just got underneath that. And that'll do it for the Baltimore Orioles here in the 8th inning. No runs. There was 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 men left on. And we played 8 here in Baltimore. They are holding on to a 3-0 lead and looking to advance in the 1-1 bracket for Dave McNally to pitch another game. And he'll be coming out for the 9th inning, Dave. He has an endurance of 9, so this is his endurance inning. And that's it. No runs. 1 hit. Okay, and Joe Zambito is due up, but he's going to be pinch hit for. So we'll take care of that now. So Joe Zambito goes, let's see what he goes. No. They got that out. A hit, walk, walk. Zambito goes 1 2/3. 1 2/3. 1 2/3. He gives up 2 hits, walks 1, strikes out 1. Gives up 2 hits, walks 1, strikeouts 1, and he gives up no runs. So that takes care of Joe Zambito and his line. Okay, so we need a pinch hitter. And who would that be? We got Dave McNally, so we're going to look for a righty. We got Pittman, Phil Garner, Tony Scott. Go to the Reynolds. No. Ashby and Dickie Don. And let's see, righty, Ashby. Ashby with the power. Tony Scott with the power. Garner, no. Left side, rather. Sorry. McNally, left side. So Alan Ashby is going to bat here to start things off. He'll be pinch hitting. Allen. All right, so pinch hitter here in the 9th. Ashby. Ashby, pinch hitting. The year of 1981, he batted .271. 4 homers, and who knows on the RBIs. I'm going to check that out now. And home team bats. Home team bats. No, visitors bats. Visitors bench. And Ashby. Looking for his card. How many RBIs did he have? He had 33 in 1981. Strike shortened season. All right, so Ashby, and it's going to be Landestroy. We will see. We might go with a bunch of pinch hitting here for the Houston Astros. So we go to the top of the ninth inning. Baltimore leads at 3-0. And Dave McNally is on the bump for the ninth time. He's looking for a complete game and to get a shutout. He has thrown a one-hitter so far. If I had more money, I would pay people by the hour to play Strat. That might happen when I have 6 months in Florida, Frankie boy. All right, so Dave McNally has stepped in here in the ninth inning. I got to slide this over a bit. I want to be writing on the cards. All right, Ashby. Ashby batted .271, 4 homers, 33 RBIs. He's a switch hitter, and he'll be batting from the right side. Here comes Dave McNally's pitch to Alan Ashby, and that's going to be a 4-7, and that 4-7 is a strikeout. Ashby goes down looking, and that's strikeout number 9 for Dave McNally. He would love to have double figures in the strikeout department. And what's Bill Vernon going to do here with Raphael? I think we're going to go with another. Well, he's a switch hitter, so I'm going to let him bat. Landestroy is 0 for 3. Raphael, 1 out. I'm rooting for the number 1 hitter. And here comes Landestroy. Here's McNally's pitch. And he goes 6-5 on him from the right side, 6-5. And holy shit, it's a split on a 1-9 home run. He's not going to get that, but if he had end power, he would have hit a home run. That's going to be a base hit, and that's the second hit for the Astros. They need another base runner to make a threat, and that's a base hit on a split. So that's the second hit given up by Dave McNally in this game. And Kiko Garcia, he is a right-hander, and he is 0 for 3. I do like the 2 column and the 3 column. If he gets it there, right side, has to nail the 3. So here we go. Runner on first, and that's Landestroy. And here comes Garcia. He's standing in on the right side. McNally from the stretch. And he delivers a 111. 111 from the left side, and that's a high fly ball to right field. Dave May coming in, and he's going to make the catch for the second out. So 2 away. And here comes Cesar Cedeno. Cesar singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. And the Astros are 1 out away from going home in the 0-1 bracket here at Saturday night at the ballpark. The under-2 tournament. And Cesar is trying to keep it alive. Here comes the pitch by Dave McNally with a runner on first base. And he drops a 5-3 on him from the right side. 5-3 is a range play to McNally. McNally is a, he's a 5. Oh, wow, 5. He has to clear a 1 through 6 off the 20. So here comes the range play roll. Let's see if the game stays alive. And that is a, 5? And that's a 6. And that's a base hit up the middle. So the Astros do have life. 2 hits, checking for errors, 14. 14 off E6 and no errors. So that's a base hit up the middle. Cesar Cedeno keeps it alive, and the Astros had the tie-in run coming to the plate. And that's going to be the cleanup hitter, Jose Cruz. Jose Cruz is stepping to the plate. Dave McNally Giving up 2 hits here. And here comes Cruz. He's a left-handed batter, lefty on lefty. It's been a tough night for Cruz. Pair of strikeouts and a fly ball to center field. And here comes McNally's pitch from the stretch. And that's going to be a 6-11 from the left side. And that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Powell. He'll flip to Dave McNally, and the ball game will end on a 3-1 putout. And the Baltimore Orioles win this one 3-0. 2 hits in the ninth. 2 runners on. And that'll do it. Baltimore Orioles will advance. The 68 Orioles will advance. And the Houston Astros are going home. 1981 Houston Astros. We'll take care of that. 3-hit shutout. Thanks for a great night at the ballpark, Mikey. Frankie, do me a favor. Give me a call in 10 minutes. I want to talk to you. All right? Just try to stay up for a couple of more minutes. World's Worst Gamer, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the last, Frankie. Yes. Very funny, man. Very funny. And I'm going to put everything away. I'm just going to mark off the score here. Nothing, no runs, 3 hits, 3 runs. Orioles had, they got 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 hits. 8 hits. How many errors did Houston make? I know they made 2, and they did. Orioles did not make an error. So that's your line score for this game here on Saturday night at the ballpark. The 1981 Houston Astros, no runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. The 1968 Baltimore Orioles, 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. The Orioles advance to the 1-1 bracket. Houston Astros get eliminated. Next week, we're going to go way back with Walter Johnson, 1911. Walter Johnson against Gary Nolan of 1972. That's next week's telecast here at Saturday night at the ballpark. I want to thank Joe Holland for being with me tonight. Joe, thank you so much. World's Worst Gamer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And as always, Frankie S., thank you for being here. Frankie, give me a call now. And thank you for being here. Whoever else was in the room that didn't participate in the chat, I want to thank you for being here as well. And if you can, hit the like button. And I'll see you guys next week. Good night now.